Hi, I'm Kyle, a tired therapist.
And I'm Jackie, also a tired therapist.
And together, we are
Two tired therapists.
Welcome to the pod. Hello.
Hi. Welcome to another wonderful episode of Two Tired Therapists.
And we are two tired therapists.
We sure are. We don't really do that kind of an intro very often.
No, not. I mean, we have
the
fake intro.
We do have the fake intro, which was a good idea.
It was a good idea
because we really struggled in the beginning. If you've been here with us since the beginning, you know how badly we struggled for a while.
It is a little misleading because I think it sounds very uplifting.
It sure does,
and we don't do that.
No, we don't do that.
We don't do that.
If you've listened to a lot of the episodes, they're not, especially like the serial killer ones, and it's very deceiving at the beginning.
Yeah, I feel like the only uplifting.
Like, welcome to the pod.
Right.
Oh, and this guy murdered 45 people.
45 people and put them in the basement. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, I feel like the only uplifting episode we had was with our dear friend Claire.
Yeah,
she came in with
a lot of people tell me they love that episode.
With the nice words.
Yeah.
So
she sounded like a real therapist, unlike you and I.
Yeah. People
we
are
sounded like cracked out dummies.
They're real therapists? What?
Right.
What's going on?
It's true. It is true.
Mm-hmm.
You are. I'm not really anymore at all. It's fine.
Maybe I'm not either. I don't know.
We don't know.
Who knows?
Jury's out.
Jury's out on
it's
that
okay.
one. So sorry. Jackie, what's tired this week?
I have a car adjacent one.
Okay.
You know what I hate?
Mm-hmm.
I hate when people park like in a garage or something and they park on like too close to the line so then you can't park next to them.
Mm-hmm.
I am working at a place now where there's a parking garage and so I'll be like driving in it and I'll be like, okay, yeah. And you see a spot and you're like, oh my God, it's on like the second floor. You're like, this is perfect.
Right.
And you roll up to it and both cars have parked essentially on the line. So my car is not going to fit in that spot. I'm so tired of it and I hate it.
Are they like slanted spots or straight spots?
No, they're straight. Okay. It's a little bit of both, but they're usually straight.
Because the slanted ones,
some of them are
those
slanted.
are easy. You pull into those.
Yeah,
but people still struggle.
No. Oh, and then you keep passing all these spots, and you're like, and maybe a compact car could fit, maybe, but like, I mean, you don't want to chance it. You don't want to like scratch.
Right.
I don't want to scratch somebody's car.
Sometimes I just pull in and because I'm like, well, I can get out
if it's on the other side. Yeah, if I'm feeling real salty that day, I might do it. I won't lie, I might do it.
Sure,
but I hate it and I'm tired of it. And it's like, just park in the center of the two lines. Stop parking on the line or really close to the line.
If you need to back out a little and straighten
it's fine.
That's
fine. I'm okay with I do it all the time because I'm terrible at parking, but it's
right.
okay. And I don't do that. But
some people be struggling a Jolie sometimes.
Truly.
They don't know.
They do not know. But that is what I'm tired of. People parking too close to the parking lines. Yeah. What about you?
I love that. This might be a little old news once this episode comes out.
Oh, okay.
But have you seen the whole Elon Musk and Facebook guy? They're gonna like cage fight. Oh,
cage fight. Yeah, I did see that. And and Mark Zuckerberg is quite bulking up for this.
Can you believe?
He's like a real MMA fighter right now.
I looked this up because I think it was, I don't remember
not real, but he's training with MMA people.
I mean,
he's bulked the F up.
He's Butterface. Like everything Butterface is cute.
Yeah, he kind of is. Yeah,
he looks
like an alien head, but it's fine.
He's got this like chunky little booty.
He commented.
He's got this 6-pack.
Did you see he commented on something that was like, "What's your McDonald's order?" And it was like,
like 4,000 calories. It's ridiculous.
But he has to eat that much because he's putting out so much energy.
First off, I mean,
and did you hear his wife was like, "Please don't do this," and he's gonna do it anyway.
It's just so dumb.
It's tired.
Dumb. I'm surprised he's even entertaining the notion.
Me too. What
first
do you
of all,
care?
like, okay, Elon Musk, you're a flop.
Insane
to begin
but it's
with.
Fine.
Yeah, you are.
Talk about the line between genius and insanity. Like Howard Hughes is another one that was on that line so hard. Elon Musk, in my opinion, is that too.
Yeah, unhinged.
Unhinged. Mark Zuckerberg, I would not qualify as genius, just very smart.
Tech savvy, I guess.
Yeah, tech savvy and a little undercutty. If you watch what was it, The Social Network? Was that the name of the movie? Yeah, okay.
You know, no one's perfect. But the whole, the cage fighting thing, I don't.
Tired. Who cares? No one cares. Literally no one cares.
Literally no one cares.
Did you ever watch the movie Idiocracy?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you should. You would. I don't know if you would love it, but the message is... It's a movie. It's from the aughts, I believe. Okay. I don't remember what year in the aughts, and it's it stars Luke Wilson, and it's Maya Rudolph, and this guy gets like frozen or something happens, and he gets catapulted to the future, and the future is just real dumb. Like, Gatorade comes out of water fountains, and the president is like a WWE wrestler, And it's shocking. Our society becomes more and more like idiocracy every
I was going to say,
day.
I don't feel like we're too far away from some of those things.
And like the plants are dying because nobody knows how to do water. And this guy who's from, like the past is like, you just put water on them. And they're like, water's blah, like that's disgusting. We love Gatorade. And it's like, and they're putting Gatorade on crops and everything's dying.
Sure.
It's a mess. Anyways,
sure.
This cage fighting
that's a little
thing
triggering for you to discuss right now.
Yeah,
because
but this cage fighting thing would happen in Idiocracy. I think it did actually, something similar to this. So that's what it's like. But you should watch that movie. I know I know you read me all the time for not seeing movies.
I was just saying,
this is actually one that should be seen.
Yeah, don't come for me.
No.
Wow.
Tired though, I'm with you. So sorry. What do you think about? Sorry, this is a little offshoot. What do you think about the X? Twitter.
Oh,
Are you tired of that? Because I'm tired of that. I'm tired about Twitter.
Famously, I don't even use Twitter.
And me either.
So for it to be now called X, I don't. Why? That's stupid.
We don't care.
It's gonna
go off the rails and it's gonna be
feel
deleted one day. Guarantee you.
You're not, because you retweet things on there. Well, you can't call them that anymore because that makes no sense.
That was like a famous catchphrase we used to say when you were working in my department. Retweet. I still say it.
But now you can't. What do you say? Re-X? What do you call it now?
I don't know.
So, yeah, that's, and then the
I'm
sign.
A dummy.
he put the sign on the building without any permits or anything.
And everybody hates it.
Just a strobe light flashing into other people's homes. Well, they took it down because they were like, you can't do this.
Oh, I didn't see it being taken down.
Yeah, they were like, you didn't get this approved, so you're an idiot. So, yeah, it's dumb. It's all stupid. Please stop.
Bad. Anyways, well,
this is gonna be a fun episode
for you, probably.
Maybe this may turn into a domestic violence episode.
We have no idea.
Because
we'll see.
For the first time in Two Tired Therapist history, we will confirm the existence of producer Justin.
Yes,
because he is here.
I think people think he doesn't exist.
I'm always here.
And that's him.
Oh, I hate that. I'm always here.
Wow. Okay.
Like an omnipresent.
Yeah.
Can I make two comments about what you guys have already talked about?
Oh my gosh. Go ahead.
First,
you said you didn't have anything tired to talk
I know.
about,
I'm sorry.
So.
Zuckerberg built an MMA ring in his backyard.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I heard about that too.
And also, it's repost now instead of retweet, and
That's
I hate it.
No,
dumb.
Retweet
Goodbye.
is better.
So
Just
dumb.
use retweet. It's
It
fine.
is.
Goodbye.
I agree with you guys.
Goodbye, Muskie.
Muskie.
But producer Justin's here for another reaction episode. He's brought some little videos and things that neither of us truly know. Not even Jackie knows.
No,
about.
I have no idea.
And we're gonna react.
He's got a really evil smile on his face. I know no one can see what's happening, but this is
and
real literal torture.
Jackie
for me,
had mentioned that she did not get to have the talk with him about do not embarrass me on my own episode or on my own podcast. And
maybe this episode will never air. We'll never find out.
Yeah, this may be in the vault.
Yeah, we don't know.
Because allegedly he has some things that maybe call Jackie out. I don't know.
We don't know. I truly have no idea. He's gonna do like a fetch or flop later. I don't know what it is. I have no idea.
It's probably like, so are you guys fetch or flops?
A big flop.
I truthfully haven't talked to Jackie about a single thing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna present to you guys today. So I have a couple videos. I have a question for you guys to answer. And then, like I said, I have a fetch or flop at the end, and it's going to be great. But most of these are all things off of TikTok. So
oh, God.
You guys don't know about these.
Isn't TikTok banned yet?
Not yet.
That's another one.
Close.
That's another one that's literally about to get
close.
Go off the face of the earth. And I can't wait because I cannot stand
We'll be out of
TikTok.
business, though. No, we won't.
No, we won't. There's Instagram Reels. We'll be fine.
Yeah,
you got Instagram
We've been living
Reels.
off that.
We have Reddit. It's fine.
Reddit,
We've got all these things.
It's
fine. It's fine.
All right. So you guys ready for the first sound clip?
Yeah.
Okay. So I tried to keep this one closest to you guys. So here it is.
Here are 4 things you should never tell your therapist. Number 1, lies. Number 2, pretending to be doing better than we are. On the flip side of number 2, pretending to be worse than we are to continue getting help. And the 4th thing we shouldn't tell our therapist is that this is working great.
How do you feel?
Is her name Katie?
I don't know. I just pulled the video.
I think I know who that was. There's a therapist that she actually does.
I didn't hate that. It wasn't the worst thing. You shouldn't lie to your therapist.
No,
you shouldn't
that doesn't help
say
anybody.
that you're doing better than you are.
No.
You shouldn't lie and say that you're doing worse than you are.
But people do that.
People do. Oh my God. People do that a lot. It's weird. I mean,
it is weird.
I hate to say it's weird. I don't want to be judgmental,
Well,
but
yeah, I mean,
weird.
sometimes, when you're depressed, your brain's not working. I had this happen this week. I had a client that's like, oh, I have no control in my life and everything sucks. And then we start talking. They're like, well, last week I went out with my friend and I've been going on lots of walks. And today I'm going to go see the Barbie movie and like had all this thing. And I was like,
life is so out of control.
That sounds like control to me. So people do this. Yeah, people do this.
What was the last one? It was.
Oh, the last one was, this is going great.
Oh, like therapy's going great.
No, say something.
Tell your therapist if something's off.
Yeah, if it's not working,
because guess what? They have like 30 people on their waiting list, so they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's not that deep.
Yeah. So that was good.
So this next one might be a little triggering for both of you.
Oh. I would say
but how old are you? Well, I know you were looking for someone early to mid-20s. I'm slightly older.
Right. How old?
I just turned 29.
Recently?
Last year.
So you're 29?
Last year.
And how old are you, like, right now?
1 more year older.
So 30?
Yeah. 32.
That I think so. The first clip,
you guys.
We were led into a false sense of security.
Yeah, and then we just
this was going to be really great, and that we
filth.
could share knowledge. And then the second one was, you old bitches lie about your age all the time.
Do you ever lie about your age? I don't.
Yes.
On this podcast every week.
Okay. I don't want to dox myself. Like, I'm not about to fucking. We have international listeners. You never know.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
things are different.
If people ask me straight to my face how old I am, I will tell them. But other than that, I will make up something different. Like, I will just say random stuff.
I'm not.
I feel like lying. I mean, like,
I don't lie about my age, but I don't like to confront what my age is. Even though I don't think I'm old, but I do say in gay years it's different.
Oh, I should tell this. I should tell this story.
Okay.
Now look at Justin. He doesn't know.
He has no idea.
He has no idea what I'm
can't read your
referencing.
mind.
This is going to be a cracked episode.
I'm really.
I can tell.
This happened recently, within the last couple of weeks. So Justin was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get." So Justin has this fantasy football people that he like knows and hangs out with in real life a little bit, and they all wanted to go to a brewery. And Justin's like, spouses are invited or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'll go. You know how I hate being social, but I was like, and when I was getting ready, I was like, you should really appreciate what's happening right now because I do not like this.
Truly.
So we go to a brewery. We're there, and there's a couple there. They're engaged, and like this other friend that's single or whatever. So we're talking to the couple, and I forget what they were talking about. They were talking about stuff that happened in high school or like time. And I'm just sitting there because they're talking about shit that like I was in college or grad school at the time. And they were in like high school, middle school. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm just sitting there. And I guess maybe I was making a face. I don't know what I was doing. I don't think I was making a face, but I probably was. If you know me, then you know I was probably making a face.
You probably were.
And so the guy of the couple was like, oh, how old are you? And I was like, oh, I said my age. I'm not going to say it right now. And he looked at me like,
Oh.
Yeah, see,
you're an old fucking hag. I was so, and that's how I took it. He didn't say anything. He was like, "Oh, cool." Like, but the look on his face, it was. Yes. I have never been shamed for my age ever.
Right,
there was an awkward silence.
It was there was a real pause. It was very pregnant, like 25 months pregnant pause, and then it was like, "Oh, cool," and I'm like,
"Cool,"
and I'm like, I don't feel like I look my age, but like,
right,
okay.
Yeah,
I really internalized that for a few days.
That's why I don't like to talk about my age. It's not that I feel any shame about it, but other people do feel some type of way about it.
Well, and I don't know. People think I don't know. Maybe people think I'm older. I don't know. It's just that I did not like that. I hated that. I did not care for that.
I'm like right on the cusp at work that I'm the young person at work, but I'm also older than our young people at work now, so it feels weird to me.
Yeah, I'm back to being the youngest person in my cohort of coworkers.
I have coworkers that are my parents' age, but I also have coworkers that were in high school when I was already at my job.
You have a coworker that was born at the start of time, like Greg?
Yeah, I do. Several of them.
Hi, Greg.
Yeah, hi, Greg. Yeah.
All right, so this next one is actually about work-related things.
Oh, great.
Having Monday off is infinitely times better than having Friday off.
I don't think people understand. Come here. When you work a full-time job long enough, your mentality when it comes to off days will change immediately. For example, when you have Mondays off, it feels way better than having Fridays off. Because when you have a Friday off, that weekend feels a bit longer. However, when you start the next work week, that work week feels like an eternity to get to the next weekend. However, when you have Mondays off, now your technical work week changes because now your Tuesday turns into your Monday, then your Wednesday turns into your Tuesday, then your Thursday turns into your Wednesday, and now your Friday is technically your Thursday, meaning that when you get to your technical Friday, it's Saturday. So it feels like you have Monday off and Friday off. So really having Mondays off, and we should just do that permanently. It just feels better. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I can confirm this is accurate.
Yeah.
Having lived it, it is accurate.
I think it's better to have a Monday off.
Yeah, because then your Sundays aren't. It's like, oh, now I gotta go back to work the next
Sunday
day.
scaries.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can,
You can like your job and still have Sunday scaries.
Sure. Well, and you don't have to say that. It's okay. Nobody's here to force you to say that, Justin. It's fine. You cannot like
Justin's
your
got a gun to his head.
Yeah. His boss is here.
His boss is here.
But I think too, for me, it's like by Friday, I'm pretty tired. So
yeah,
it doesn't really feel like I have a day off because usually if it is a Friday, I'm usually like, it's usually for like an appointment or something anyways. So, and then I'm usually just tired anyways.
Yeah.
Whereas Monday, I'm like refreshed from the weekend and.
Yeah. When I worked in the prisons, I worked 4/10s, and the first day off I had was Thursdays, which sounds like it was terrible, but actually it's pretty cool because obviously doctor's appointments and stuff are way easier to schedule because. Yeah. And then it got changed to Fridays, which I didn't hate. But then when I had it on Monday, my day off was Monday. Hell yeah, that was the best. The only thing that sucks was when you had holidays on Monday. The company was poopy about that, and I would have to work a regular week. Anyways, hated it.
Yeah.
So this next person brings up a very valid question for many of us that are dinks or don't have children.
Oh.
So everyone in my family is like, no, don't get a tattoo. They're painful, expensive, permanent, and you might get addicted and want another one. Right. But then they also tell me that I should have kids. You have a good point. Thank you.
I mean, it's the same thing. They're permanent, they're painful, they're expensive.
Yeah.
And you might get addicted and have another one.
Yeah, people say it's rewarding, but I don't know.
I
don't know.
Jury's still out on
Jury's
that.
out
Has
for
there
me on that one.
been testing? Has there been scientific studies, peer-reviewed journals, empirical data? I don't know.
Nothing that I've seen.
Because there's truly nothing that has, not one person has ever maybe be like, maybe I should have kids. They've never sold me on the idea. In fact, they do the opposite of that every time they try.
Yep.
Literally.
There's no factual evidence.
No.
It's all opinion based.
I had a boss.
Qualitative research.
I had a boss. She's great. And she straight up was like, I love my kids. She goes, but I would not ever do it again.
No.
She goes, she goes, if you don't want to have kids, she's like, don't have kids. She's like, that's the best decision you will ever make. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. No, all the time people are like, oh, kids are so great. And then like yesterday, one of my colleagues, her name's Jessica. Hi, Jessica. I don't know if she listens, but she took 3 of her children to a Kids Bop concert where there's no alcohol.
No.
It was outside. With other children and families. And she sent a picture
my literal nightmare
of her like hating, and I said,
that's your fault.
I'm sure your kids are great. I'm sure they are. I said, I just woke up from a nap. And I need another nap because of this. I have to go back to sleep. I can.
I'm going to order just
I don't have
whatever
kids.
I want, take out. And
Right.
You bring water bottles full of vodka and call it a day. Okay.
Right.
Oh my god.
So it's,
and Kids Bop is so bad.
So bad.
So bad. Just to play the regular songs. Yes, they're swearing. Kids aren't going to know what it is. It's fine.
They're stupid.
The only song I approve to be Kids Bopped is WAP. Wings and Pizza. Wings and Pizza. That's the only song I feel like it can be approved to be Kids Bopped.
Such a great one.
The rest of them I don't care. I literally don't care.
Oh my gosh.
Wings and Pizza.
Yeah.
That's what they changed it into.
Yeah. No.
Anyways, if you don't know WAP.
No.
Greg, don't listen to WAP.
Listen to WAP.
Or maybe listen to it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He probably
He
is
probably
listening
to it.
I guarantee he's listened to it.
Get a bucket and a mop.
Next one.
And do the WAP.
Reason number 20A why I love men is because they just go straight to bed. You know, there's no bedtime routine. It's like BRB while I wash my face, 10-step skincare, and change into my pajamas. Pajamas? What'd you just say? They've never heard of that. It's drop the shorts on the ground, jump into bed. They're probably going to brush their teeth, and that's the max that's happening. You know, they see you using the moisturizer, like, what is that? Do I need that? Okay, whatever, pops into bed. I love it. Efficiency. You know, they're not wasting time on anything.
Well,
that is you.
I was going to say, I know this.
I'll be doing my little skincare stuff.
Here.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, did you put on moisturizer? And he's like, no.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
I feel a little attacked as well. because
it's terrible.
I'm you in that I have my skincare routine.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it, and Edward will be already laying in bed.
Will you please stress the importance of a skincare routine to Justin right now on the air?
You have to at least wash your face.
I do.
With what?
Water.
With soap and water.
Water.
I use my
Bar
facial
soap.
stuff in the...
What is it? Is it Old
soap.
Spice?
No.
It's not Old Spice.
What is
It's
it?
like the Gillette
soap.
like beard and face wash
No.
that I do in the shower.
No.
Yeah.
Do you do that at night?
Yeah.
And during the day?
No, he doesn't.
Not in the day.
He's lying to you. He's lying so hard.
It's clean
to
from
you.
the night before. All I did was
No.
sleep.
Your
He's
face
lying
your skin
so
turns
hard.
over when you sleep.
I gave him, so the other day we were
No,
going,
no,
we're going to go hiking and it was sunny and I was like, okay, we need to put on sunscreen. He put on sunscreen and I said, I'm going to give you my nice face, my day SPF
The
moisturizer.
yeah.
SPF
Yes,
50. I was like, I'm going
yes.
to give you some. And I gave him the proper amount and you were like, this is a lot. And I'm like, well, then put it on your ears, put it on your neck, put it everywhere. It
Right.
should be all over your face
Right.
anyway.
Right.
That was the first time I've seen him put on moisturizer in ever. Really, truly.
Okay, liar. All right. All right.
The divorce papers.
I got
Right,
my
here.
stuff in the bathroom.
No,
Get
you
over
have
it.
to. But so Edward will be in bed waiting, which I don't know why he waits for me because we have 2 sinks. So
Right.
probably just doesn't deal with me. I like brush my teeth. I wash my face. I, do all that. And then as I'm like going to bed, he's like, okay. And then he just goes in and brushes his teeth and he's done.
I cannot. And I don't even have a very massive skin routine. I literally
I
do
do
3 things.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Like I don't have a big
A moisturizer, a cleanser, and face wash, cleanser, moisturizer.
I do face wash, serum, moisturizer.
Oh, you do. Yeah.
If I'm inflated, I'll do my like fancy little like recovery balm under the moisturizer, but then you put it on top.
Right,
Or
right,
if it's a retinol line, I'll put retinol on top.
Right.
'cause
Well, there's an order. Yeah.
Justin though.
But my
just-
God, you have to at
just
least wash
splashes
your
water
damn
with
face.
Splashes it with
Because
water,
you've been
that's it.
sweating all day.
I washed my face in the shower. Oh my God. Okay. See,
We
this
need
is
to
why
see
I should have just
We need to
skipped
see the
that,
bottle.
that
We
one.
need to see the bottle.
Oh, we'll show you the bottle after this.
All right. This next one is.
Justin's like, I'm never coming back.
I'm
on this
never
podcast
doing this
I
again.
hate this place. I hate it here. All right. This next one is more of like am I the asshole?
Oh.
Am I wrong for wearing a wedding dress to a wedding? So my friend, 20 female, and I, 19 male, have been friends for a few years and she recently got engaged.
Oh,
a week ago, I got
I
a
know this
DM
story.
from her for a small costume party she was hosting as a celebration for her getting engaged. I asked if there was a theme and she said that there wasn't. I'm a
figured you did.
cosplayer, so I had a lot of choices. I didn't want to rock up in anime cosplay, so I thought it would be funny to go to an engagement party as a corpse bride. I arrived at her house yesterday and everything seemed normal. A few people complimented my costume and I was having a lot of fun. After 10 minutes, my friend's fiance walked out in a black tuxedo and announced this was actually their wedding. Apparently, my friend
Yeah.
saw a video of someone doing this and wanted to do the same. He asked us all to go to the backyard for the ceremony to begin. I went straight to him. I asked him if I should go home quickly and change my outfit and that I would get back before it started. He told me it was fine since I didn't know this was the wedding.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because there's updates. I actually read the story when it came out on Reddit, and I was like, it was interesting. I mean, it's basically what it says. Was this person the asshole for wearing? It is, and it, to clear, like it's clear, but if it's not to everybody else, it was a male cosplaying as a corpse bride. So they thought it was a costume party. They got invited in this couple, and then they show up to the party, and then now it's their surprise. But it's kind of like April and Andy on like Parks
Yeah,
and
that's
Rec or
kind of what I
something. Like
thought.
you're just like. And so the guy went up to the groom and was like, should I go home and change? Because it's a thing. And the groom was like, no, don't worry about it. But then the bride, they didn't read this on, the bride got so mad and like spammed the corpse bride dude and was like, you ruined my wedding because you wore a dress and like, fuck you. And like, it was a whole, actually, I think in the end, if I could probably try to find it, but I think what happened was they ended up like kind of breaking up, the people who got married, because
Yikes.
It was too much.
Because like the bride got so pissed, and then the groom said he never talked to the corpse bride dude and said made up a whole lie, and then everybody started coming for the corpse bride dude, and it was a whole thing. But no, I don't think you're an
I don't
asshole.
think you're the asshole either.
No.
You
It's a
think
costume
it's
party.
a costume party, and I've heard of people doing this where it's like, oh, it's a costume party, and then like they're like, oh, it's our wedding, but like.
Yeah.
Well, and
I'm like, yeah.
You didn't come as like Kourtney Kardashian. I know she got married, but you didn't come as like a Kardashian at a wedding. You were probably wearing a tattered wedding dress.
I think
with,
Lindsay Lohan and
Right.
Mean Girls. That's what I was thinking of. Like, remember?
Yes,
and the scene where
right. Like
That's
you're not coming like glammed up. You're coming as a corpse bride. So there's no way that's gonna pull focus.
No, it was a jacked up story. Like they kept updating it. I'll see if I can find it.
That's so weird too. Like, what if you come as like a hot dog as your costume?
Then you're a hot
so
dog.
Now you have someone in a hot dog costume at your wedding.
I saw somebody posted on Reddit that was like, my parents did this or whatever. And here's the pictures, and it was actually really funny.
I mean,
it was funny.
But if you're going to be so mad because they dressed up like, then clearly you should have done a theme. You should have been like, oh, it's glitz and glamour or what?
It's Gatsby themed. Yeah, don't wear only dark colors only or something like that or whatever. Yeah,
right.
You're not the asshole.
Because I'm coming as like Stevie Nicks or something. Like
hell yeah.
So like don't come for me like that.
No.
That's not gonna work.
No.
Yeah, no, they're not the asshole at all.
No.
Someone else is the asshole.
All right, so this one I have to read to you guys. All right, so the question is, I moved 5 hours from my hometown about 1.5 years ago. This was a big step for me, moving out with a new job, new area, new everything, etc. It's hard keeping relationships with my friends back at home. I only come to visit maybe 2 times a year. I always tell them my doors are open for them to come visit me and they know my location. Over the summer, I see my friends make plans to go on trips with other friends, and I feel like they've just abandoned me. If I don't initiate the plans, they are never created. I recently came home for a month over the summer and didn't reach out to them to see them. Should I feel guilty about this?
Oh, that sounds like a personal question.
That's complicated. I do hear this a lot. I do have a lot of clients that go through this where they feel like people don't reach out to them.
Yeah, but then I ask, what are you doing to reach out to them?
Right.
Like it's a two-way street. I mean, really, it's not like a dig or anything. It's just like if you want them to talk to you, sometimes you have to kind of be like, hey, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah.
Right. And then if that case, they're like, oh, I don't want to deal, then okay, that's a problem. But who's to say that you not coming home
right
2 times a year, they didn't feel some type of way about that? You want them to make the effort to come all the way to you. Well, you're not making an effort to go to them either.
Right.
And I'm sure it's hard. It's hard. It's hard either way, I'm sure. But we can't expect, I would say, we can't expect people to do other things for us that we don't do for ourselves.
The only thing I like...
That needs to be on a t-shirt.
The only thing I really question about this one is like, if you're making plans to go somewhere like abroad or to a different area and you have to travel there, why not like also include your friend in that too?
Sure.
Because you all have to travel.
Yeah. I'm not so stuck on that first part of like they're making plans without me. Like I'm not really. Again,
right? You're 5 hours away.
Yeah, I mean that's just,
so that's not going to work.
As somebody who moved away famously from all my friends and family,
that's why I pulled this question.
I mean, I don't. You got to put in the effort that you want. Like I mean, I put in a lot of effort to go home at least every other month. Sometimes I go home more frequently than that. Or if somebody's like has like I just went up not that long ago for my friend's baby shower, and I know they would come down here if I had something like. But you have to put in the effort if you want the effort back to you. But I'm with you on what you said, Kyle. So
yeah, I don't know.
And no, you don't have to feel guilty. I mean, if you feel guilty, then maybe do something different next time
or address it.
But if you don't feel guilt about it, then don't feel guilty about not talking to them. I don't know. I mean, it's really whatever you want.
I think we talked about this in the dating episode of like, you don't test people. Like if you're having a problem in a relationship, you need to ask. You need to say, "I'm feeling some type of way."
Versus like posting your location on Instagram and
right, or being
like vague booking.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go home for a month and see when reach outs to me. No.
Well, how do they know you're even? I mean, unless you're vague booking or posting your location every day.
Right. So it's best to just say, "Hey, I'm feeling excluded. Is there something going on?"
Right. Yeah, I'm with you. That's stupid.
Yeah. But this does plague a lot of people.
It does.
And I wonder if COVID has something to do with it as well.
Yeah, probably.
Everybody's we've all just been used to being at home.
Yeah.
So now it is hard, and people have lives. But
yeah, I'm with you.
All right,
interesting.
That's all I got.
Oh.
So we can take a quick break.
Okay, Justin's telling us what to do. What's new?
What's new?
What's new? Yeah.
What's new?
So yeah, let's take a quick break and we'll come back for Fetch or Flop.
Welcome back.
We're back.
And we're running the show.
Back again.
Just so everybody knows.
Yes, not Justin.
Everyone's going to write in and be like, can Justin take over, please? Thanks.
What's your comment to that, Justin?
No.
There's a gun to
Jackie,
his head.
Jackie, put the gun down. Put the gun down.
I really like being in a completely different room with the door shut.
You do.
Not in between us.
You love
because
to
it's
just come into
scary.
the headphones and say something or like correct us or something or say, back away, stop touching the mic.
Yeah.
Kyle, stop touching the microphone.
Yeah.
I'm not touching it. I know you're touching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From now on, he's probably going to be emboldened
Yeah.
to have a voice in our episode.
No.
Oh my god.
Whereas before he was like, "Oh, I'm okay. I'll stay
I don't
back."
want to comment.
Now we're gonna start. We'll start talking about something that he knows about, like sports. We'll be like, well, actually,
Plaxico Burress is looking real good this year.
He is. You should draft him 101 in your
Hell
fantasy
yeah.
draft.
okay. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that because I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Moving on.
Plaxico Burress is a football player who shot himself in the leg at a club.
Oh, okay.
And has been out of the league for probably 15
while.
years. I don't know.
Oh.
So whenever Justin tries to ask me a sports question, he's like, "What do you think I should draft?" I always say Plaxico Burress.
Oh, okay.
And Tim Tebow.
No, I don't ever say Tim Tebow. Never mind. I won't say it.
Nope.
I'll go to the 8th circle of hell for that. That's fine.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
I don't even know what's happening.
Tim
I don't know
Tebow.
what we're talking
Never-
about. I
that's
don't know
fine.
who you're
Okay.
talking about.
Do your fetch or flop.
I want
Alright.
to go home now.
I was like, I can't wait to leave here.
So I have my own edition of Fetch or Flop. And
Oh God.
it's probably all going to be a flop, but
Oh,
it's
you
fine.
did you do sports?
No.
Did you make it up?
This is something that I do
no.
appreciate and I love. They are all
Food.
from TikTok. Now,
Oh,
these
God.
guys sit on a pier. So this is Fetch or... So there will be
pier?
some like background noise of like the water and stuff. But
Like a pier, like PIER.
P-I-E-R.
I'm confused.
So
Okay.
this is Fetch or Flop Dad Joke Edition.
Oh God. Oh, I hate
Okay,
dad
we
jokes.
can do this.
All right. You ready for this?
I'll power through.
My wife told me to pick up 6 cans of Sprite at the grocery store. When I got home, I realized I'd picked 7 up.
I hate it.
I hate it. Flop.
Hate it.
That's a flop for
Flop.
me.
No.
It's a flop.
Okay.
Oh,
How about this one?
God.
I wouldn't worry about your smartphone or your TV spying on you. It's that vacuum cleaner's been gathering dirt on you for years.
I wish everybody could see their face right now.
Flop.
I have to throw up. I have to go.
hate dad jokes.
Oh no.
It's what's awful is the pause because it just because
Yeah,
you know it's
like-
because you can't really see it coming, but you kind of
Yeah,
can.
sometimes you can't really predict.
And
what
then
the
when they
answer's
say
gonna
it, you're
be.
like, I don't know.
just to preface, we probably should have said at the beginning. Justin loves
love
dad
dad
jokes.
jokes.
Loves them. I've seen him cry over, like laugh, cry over a dad joke.
I
before.
actually...
and I'm just sitting there like stone faced,
Like wanting to
nothing is
like
funny.
K your ass.
I've saved more of these,
Your
and then when I went back to listen to them, I was like, no, I can't do that. So you're getting the best out of round 2 of me
Jesus.
listening to these. Okay, another one.
I'm starting a business to teach short people math. It's called Making the Little Things Count.
I hate it. Hate.
I know this
Fail.
is all going to be a flop.
Fetch, flop, fail, fail. All this is a
fail.
fail.
Fetch, flop, fail.
This one's about Star Wars.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Well,
My son loves that we named our children after Star Wars characters. My daughter Chewbacca, not so much.
That one is actually kind of funny.
Okay, okay.
I'll give it to that
one's
one. That was
okay.
actually kind of funny.
My daughter Chewbacca. Okay.
Call her Baka.
Baka. Okay,
All right.
that one was okay.
I have one more. That's it. You guys are almost done.
Do you remember when Jackie said, "Don't embarrass her on her
I
own
know. I'm
podcast"?
so mad.
Just seen a burglar kicking in his own door. He must have been working from home.
Oh my god.
Okay, so only the
my
Star Wars one was
God.
funny. Okay, perfect. So that's it for Fetch or Flop. I can read a
legitimately
room.
No comment.
So producer Justin will
It's
never
fired.
be allowed back
Canceled.
on an episode, and we will
if you
have
ever come back, you will never do jokes again.
Didn't I
we'll
tell
have-
you I'm
we'll have
probably
a
going to
new
get canceled
producer.
after this episode?
Yeah, we'll have a new
Yeah.
producer. We'll have like producer like
Oh, thank God.
Debbie, who lives in like Vermont.
Yeah.
Thank God she can deal with all your guys' issues.
We are perfect podcasters. We've never had an issue. It has always been your fault.
Well, we
just
did
like
have
usual.
we did have a long microphone issue this morning.
It's fine. We've worked through it. I have dealt with it. I have made it work as per usual, as I have to make everything work. It is fine.
Can you still only hear out of one ear right now?
No, I have to hold the cord in a very specific way.
But guess who got like a 45-minute sound check before the episode started? Not us.
Not us. Not even a little bit. Not even let me test you guys. All right, let's go.
No, let's
I
go.
test you guys before. Oh my god.
I guess we do.
You
Sit
did.
here and
We
talk.
just
You guys
chilly
talk,
chat.
and I check your guys' sound and stuff. It's
I
fine.
just imagine that the two of you get in a fight after I leave every time.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's usually
Never.
Maybe
we're
just
hungry,
today.
we make food.
Maybe just today.
No, or if we're busy. Sometimes we're like, we gotta go.
Okay, bye.
Get the fuck out of here.
See, you spend your money on skincare routine, and I spend my money on new podcasting stuff. It's fine. To make you guys sound
Skincare
great.
stuff is expensive. It is.
Yeah.
It is not free.
And so is this microphone.
I don't go
so.
that crazy.
I love
I
Maddie.
guess.
Well, before our dog decides he's going to also join the podcast.
Yeah, Groot's out.
Probably should wrap this one up.
Well, thanks, producer Justin, for coming on the episode.
Thanks.
This may be the last time.
Never be back.
But it was nice to have you while we did. And we hope that all of
Maybe
you...
this will stay in the vault. We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know
Jury's
that.
still out on that.
If you're listening to this episode, then a miracle must have happened.
If this is the
I wonder how
second-
much of it stayed in.
Yeah. Yeah. If this is the only episode you get in the month of August, then you know what happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the podcast suddenly disappears.
Suddenly
It's fine.
disappears. Absolutely.
For the behind the scenes, we have recorded for 40 minutes. So if this episode is any less than
than
40
that.
minutes, you know something
Something was
happened.
edited out.
Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Well, on that note,
All right.
we hope you all to stay tired.
And Penny.